really strong film, just smartly written, directed, really just master storytelling, a good example through and through of how to just show and not tell. It was subtle but effective, really, really well cut together. Every scene counts for something. There's no filler here. It's just really almost a masterclass on really smart and tight filmmaking that is also really compelling, character driven, really, really smart. I look forward to seeing more from the filmmaker here. Great job, Bin Bin.
The film focuses primarily on the burgeoning relationship between two male students. The performances of these leads are excellent, so subtle, so well done. You can really sense the unspoken chemistry between them. The sound and lighting designs are stylish and lovely, especially during the evocative shower scenes. The lighting is particularly gorgeous. Wonderful, sensitive film. Well done.
So well done. I liked the time jump. I liked them going back and adding a lot of context to it, and really letting you understand the relationship or how they had met in the first place. And then when you take it back to kind of like the current time, it just makes a lot more sense. You kind of understand it a lot better. And the weight of it and the kind of reactions on both sides and why he was like, in a way, like so excited to see him and like go up to him and say something, and kind of also on the other side, like why he was so surprised or standoffish. And I thought the whole thing was done really well and really showing when they're young and kind of unsure of themselves, as you know, when you're in high school and you're still trying to figure it out. And then when you're older and you are kind of more sure of yourself and you do kind of settle into who you are, and showing kind of the differences between the two and how things can change in, you know, what in the grand scheme of things isn't actually that much time.
I really enjoyed Bin Bin. I think it does a great job of encapsulating how nerve-wracking building these relationships are with different people in high school can be, and especially what that would look like between two male students who tend to be, you know, or appear to be more closeted than open with their sexuality. This short had a very high production quality to it, and that always enhances the story at hand, but also the actors and how they're very nuanced performances, and the complexity of what their characters were feeling and how that was so naturally portrayed on screen. Just overall, very, very well done.
If I could use a word to describe Bing Bing, I would definitely use bittersweet. It was a very beautiful story, but very, very sad. Because, you know, I feel like anyone can relate to that feeling of when you love or care for someone, but you know that they most likely don't see you in that way. I feel like everyone has had that moment in their life where they've kind of had to stomach those feelings in the sake of a friendship, which I feel being portrayed very well. You can see the two of them bonding, and you can see how much he cares for him, but knows that there's not much he can do. It was a very beautiful story.
I very much enjoyed watching Bing Bing. The friendship at the center of the piece is so incredibly important, and how the writer and director treats it is what I think is the seed of success for this short film, because they develop the friendship very well. It's a beautifully paced piece that doesn't rush into these two boys getting close with one another in this kind of difficult to define friendship. It really gives it added layers and complexity and dimension that other shorts would maybe cut corners around. There is so much to say here in the examination of sexuality, of attraction, of, again, these difficult to define relationships in life. And it is done here with such great subtlety and grace and tenderness that it leaves you absolutely breathless.